My live chat. This this YouTube camera is got a wider. So I am not trying to bump this camera. Okay, let's put some weights on the tripod. Let's put one on the other side. All right. And got my photo up. Palette knife. All right, chap. Good morning. Almost 11 o'clock here. Sunny California, but we are not outside. We are not at Disney. Well, we are, sort of. We are watching on my big TV. I'm watching a Disneyland live stream. I really enjoy Pop's Disney Adventures. So that is on my big TV, but it's muted so that I can concentrate. And this is a picture that I screen grabbed from his live stream yesterday or the day before, I don't know. But it's super current. And this is the California Adventure front gate. So yesterday that thing's like, cannot see it at all. I thought I could have the oh, that coffee's hot. Okay, chat. I gotta rearrange. You might see me on the camera, but I need to grab the music stand so that I can put the tablet on it so I can see the picture closer to the painting. Trying to get paintings in, chat. Whenever you feel like painting, try to paint, no matter what. Because painting is the most important thing. Okay. Right now, let's try to do this. Let's grilling everything up. Okay. Right. And I guess you guys can't see that, but whatever. I'm really just here to watch the paint go down. Okay, I'm gonna move. Oh, so much adjustment. I'm gonna move the paint cart. And I'm going to move the camera. Let's see, closer. No, that's not going to work. All right, chat, is that too? Well, let's see. Is that okay? I feel like it's not. Oh my God. They're like all over my living room here. How about raising it up? So it's like more straight on, I guess. I wish I put my paint card over here. Okay. All right, chat. There, we're done messing around. What are we doing? We're gonna okay, I guess we're gonna use two blues here. We're gonna use like a turquoise. We're gonna use three blues. We gotta use a blue for the sky, but for this gate, I guess we're gonna use a very light Viridian. Maybe I should use Phthalo green. Where is that? Actually, let's use Phthalo turquoise. Just because I'm always using Viridian, so. Man, did I already squeeze out some Galkid? Yeah, I did that at the beginning. Wow. Okay, so first color. You see that? The Phthalo turquoise. That was probably not enough. And white. Okay. And I'm not going to mix with the brush because I end up getting a ton of paint. All right, I'm going to drag a big portion of that white down. Tiny bit of this. Oh, you know what? That is not the color I thought it was going to be. It's definitely more bluey. Like the blue for the under gates. Okay. We're going to save that brush. And we're going to go back into the paint bag and drag the Viridian out. And I like to use the Williamsburg Viridian because that's what I've got. And it acts pretty good. So give the Williamsburg a chance, chat. It's made in Brooklyn. Just like the Beastie Boys. All right, brush roulette. Let's use. Okay, we're going to use a 8 flat. I would use filberts, but I need filberts. I don't have a bunch of them. But if we're if we're Pops fans or Disneyland fans, he went on the Indiana Jones ride. Yesterday or the day before, that was awesome. That means his back feels better because that thing whacks your back. Okay. I want to do the darker here. And this is going to be the underlip of this gate. You can tell this was totally built in the early 2000s, late 90s. And try to sit as far away as you can from your canvas, chat, so you can be looking at the drawing the whole time. You're not missing it because you can't, you're like too close, right? You can't see the forest for the trees. That's how you gotta be. Okay. Okay. And let's see. This color lighter. I don't know though. It seems like Disneyland has been, since school started, super like less crowds. So keep that in mind, chat, that right now is the time to go. This is like, I don't know what's happening with this paint right now, but it's like I'm painting with lipstick. Okay. And let's see, it's white underneath. Like a gray white. This is a bright white. I like to go from here to here because I'm left-handed, so. And this is our first pass, so we don't have to be super. Oh my God, I'm looking at the chat. People are like, I almost passed out in the heat. I love my Popsies though. Just a ninja watcher. Just a ninja watcher. All right, chat, for the background, I'm gonna use Radiant Blue. I don't even know what that mix is, but this color is gonna go bad if I don't use it periodically. Yeah, so this looks like it's a ultramarine mix. A warmish blue. And I'm gonna use a filbert. So we're gonna use this 8. Medium. And the reason I like to use this orange background color is because it really, it makes it kind of, it gives an overall tone to the painting. So I don't know how to explain that, but it makes sense when I say that when I'm painting people, I like to use red as an underpainting because it's the color of like blood or like veins or like blood running through the circulatory system. So, and that makes sense, but that doesn't make sense on landscapes, right? So how am I going to use that for landscapes? But it just gives like a, I don't know, like a movement to it. I don't know what it is, but I'm going through a phase right now of it, chat, so I hope you're okay with this. We like to tone our paintings with reds or alizarans or magentas. And because of that, you have to make several passes over the painting, especially with the light colors, so that those don't look so, whoops. Oh my goodness, I just moved that. God, and I got paint all over my blanket yesterday. I was trying to like set up a curtain because I know I gotta get rid of this stupid unicorn curtain. I need to just have a solid color, but I can't. I don't have one right now. I can't afford that because I'm an artist. I still have art school bills. thankful for what art school gave me in terms of experiences. It has not helped me getting jobs, but learning what I learned is just priceless, right? Because art is the most important thing. Gotta keep doing art, chat, even if you don't want to or you're stuck. You gotta keep on. Look at that. These palm trees are making the sky not look like it's on fire. Not funny, because there is currently a fire by my mom's. So it's funny, but it's not funny, right? These palm trees get skinny in the middle. All right, but nothing like relaxing on your favorite Disney streamer, right, chat? I'm watching my favorite streamer while I'm streaming. Crazy. And I'm also painting one of his stream scenes, right? Like, even crazier. This is a palm tree that's rising up at the back of that ticket. This is the ticket gate. Oh, my stomach is growling. Sometimes I don't like this plein air thing because these teeth really chew up my brush. And of course, you figured out that I'm left-handed. More of a challenge. Right, chat. Okay. Let's not mess with that anymore. And then, let's see, still alive, still alive. I guess I want to do let me do this inside grayish color. Oh, we're using so many brushes. All right, so for the inside gray, we're going to use our good old Portland gray. Because, chat, you don't have a black on your palette. I forgot to mix that. And let's squeeze out some gray. Okay, mix a big chunk. This is going to be, since this is the darkest gray, Into that. This is Portland Gray Deep, the color that Gamblin is famous for. It's different every year because it's like a culmination of their waste colors. But it gives a very warm gray. I might have used too big of a brush. So this gray is here. All right, and then a little bit darker for this part here. We're just gonna dip our paint straight into that gray. Let's go ahead. Do that. And grab onto a whole pile of white. And oops. It's exactly like that color, but that's okay. Hoping the YouTube will be better than Twitch. No, Twitch is not really for what I'm doing here. Okay, so we did that. And let's just put it in there for the straight white. Pop's showing us the holiday merch. Such a sucker for Disney merch, right, chat? That's why I love painting this, because it's kind of like making merch for yourself. Nobody else is gonna have this. And we just keep on putting it. It's funny, it's like Disney was so ready to put out all this Halloween merch, right? It's like they've been making it all year. Okay, and okay, so now we've got that laid down and back to what we were doing with this. Whoops, that was not the right brush. It's the green brush. Okay, this is the brush. This color is a lot lighter than I thought it was, but it's going with it. Yeah, yeah. So, all right. Oh, there's so much on this. Paint on this brush. Okay, let's do the dark. Dark. This is light. Okay, so we're gonna do dark here. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but it is. This is turning this gate into a real pretty. Okay, and more. Yeah. All right. Not the biggest fan of fencing or railing. Chat, but we're gonna power through. a all right, so now down to the lighter color. So it looks like skates are getting some light. Okay. I'm using like microscopic bits of paint. Okay. Right, and these are like green. Which I know now. I'm going to change the color. Do I have my cue to chat? Yes. To change my or clean my roller skate wheel. And what I'm doing is this is not the paint I want. So I'm just taking a lot of it off. So my paint I put on top isn't going to slip around too much. All right, so back with dark green. We are just correcting this color, these columns underneath this gate. We're just chilling, chat. Okay, now the lighter color. So you can do it, Chet. The most strokes that you can do like this. That's really a master stroke right there. So try to do those more often. Okay. And it's also two. And it looks like Pops is waiting for the parade. In Disneyland in front of the train station. Okay. Paint. And one day, Chat maybe will make it to Disneyland. Paint this gate. Life. Hmm. A little bit too much white here, so I'm gonna remember that and put dark behind that. Now that paint has the texture of lipstick. It's crazy. It's like, what's going on with this paint? This is, we gotta go in between here. That's a column, column, column. Column, column. Column. Oops. Hmm. All right. Okay. This color that I'm getting, chat, is phthalo turquoise mixed with a lot of white. Oh wait, no. Sorry. This is Viridian. The gates are that turquoise, so that's what I'm saying, but that's what's happening here. Okay, and let's see. What I'm going to do now is I guess so I'm going to do umber on the sidewalk, and then a sienna, and then the background of the gates. Then I guess the purple shadow. Okay, well, let's see for sure. I need this. Okay. All right, chat. We are moving right along. Now that I'm sitting back, I see that this column is a weird shape. So it's this one. Right. Okay, and then a lighter color. Okay, so we can do Okay, so I can do different colors of the cold black for the machines. I'm going to put the I don't know. What this not. I feel like I just gotta wash a bunch of brushes now. Okay, so yeah, I think this was a good second pass. I don't want to get into the browns right now. Or I guess I could. I don't know where the grays. I don't know. I think we're gonna go with this and then maybe try to go over to Twitch. Let's see. All right, chat. This was excellent. It's a good start. A good second pass. Probably a couple more passes. And it'll be a good little painting. All right. I'll see you later.